The devil's surveillance system. Now, I've been asking God, I asked Him a couple times to show me how they track us in the spiritual realm. And He has shown me some things because I know that when we are driving, their spirits are on the car glass, projecting from an insect. Their spirits are in the car. A bird is flying over, following us. These birds follow us everywhere. If you pay attention to the birds, you will see. Now, the other day I noticed that whenever I'm inside with my daughters and I say, okay, I'm gonna go on the road, by the time I reach outside, there are many birds out there waiting. And at first I used to say, oh, when you go to God, even the birds are at peace with you and whatever, until God told me they are not friendly birds. Now, they put insects on your house to listen, insects in the house to listen. Their spirits are in the house 24/7. They are the ghosts in your house. The ghosts in your house are people you know, people from the neighborhood sleeping. Their spirits are astral projecting into your house. They put their spirits into insects, birds, animals, and people to come at you. Genesis 6. That is why God got rid of them, but He said nobody came to Him, so they came back and they multiplied. Now, I left one day after I asked God about the surveillance system. I left one day, and as I was walking down the road, because as I tell you, the insect is on the house, communicating with that spirit to tell them they have left the house. Now, I left the house, and by the time I left the house, God told me my ex's spirit was on its way to me. And I started praying to block it. But when I reached on the road, there was a junker swirling over my head. It stopped above my head. I mean, it is just there floating in the air above my head. I felt the spirit drop on me. I felt it. And I said, God, what is this? God said, it's to track you. I sold my car, so I went into a taxi. When I went into the taxi, the junker was following the taxi. By the time I got to where I was going, or one point to go where I was going, my husband and his ex's birds were there. And I'm saying, mighty God, this thing is real. This thing is happening. Whether we believe it or not. And in the house the other night, he told me, get rid of your underwears. Get new ones. And let me tell you, I used to put on my underwear and I feel like something is crawling in it. And when I said, God, what is this? God said, my husband put spirits in the underwear. Now I got rid of them. I said, okay, I'm going to buy some. I went on the site to buy them twice. And twice they were cancelled. This is how important it is for them to not have you change your underwear. If they cannot load it up with spirits, you're not going to get to buy it. If you are not aware, they will allow you to buy it because they put their spirit into whoever to load it up already before you get it. Spirits cannot be washed off. Okay, so even if you wash them, the spirits are still there. Now, the birds follow me to where I was going. They followed me back. They're flying around singing everything I do. I went to a store and the bird flew before me, perched on a tree, and the spirit was in the man inside the store. I went to a woman. Because if you are aware and you know who is on shift, You will know which spirit, which demon is on shift in your life, because they take different shifts. A man will come, and then the woman comes, and then another man come. You understand? But they take shifts to watch you. It's 24-hour surveillance. If you know which demon is on shift, then you know who to go to. They listen to you as you do things. Everything you do, they listen. They try to stop you, to block you, to cause a problem for you. God gives you discernment of spirits for you to know which spirit is in operation at what time. We have to get closer to God, because they are having their ways with us. If you say you're going to do something, like for me, I say, okay, I'm gonna write. They send insects to make my fingers stiff, my hand hurt, the computer not work, all kinds of things are happening. If you don't recognize it as a spiritual attack, you're going to just continue seeing me until you give up and you say, you know what, I can't do this because I'm having too many problems. Pray yourself through, but get it done. God says never give up. You can never give up. They have been on you from childhood. They're not going to stop now. God alone can move them, and if He has not achieved the desired outcome in your life, He's not going to move them. So for all of who are praying, God, I want you to move them. I want you to move them. It is for your spiritual development. It is for you to know I can do this because God gave me this anointing to do this, to stop